I'm going to turn up a little bit because hubby's got the TV on in the other room. Oh, I hate that, especially when you start like really feeling it as well. Like you get to a point where you're like, I can't actually be without sleep much longer. I hope it finds you. I hope your pillow stays nice and cool for a week at least so you can get some sleep. I'm going to make a post later today. I think that will be on my post actually. So if you know anybody who would like a miniature pet portrait done, if you could share it out to them when I do the post, that would be so amazing, because the cost of MCM has gone up. I'm in two minds whether or not I can justify going. I'd like to go, but I thought if I maybe opened commissions up again, just 10 commissions, that would help me cover the cost of the table, the parking, the petrol. So I'll do a post later. Hey, tired, having a lie down, but also got the washer and 3D printer on. Proper noisy. I got some really pretty stamps for the next 3 months. I can't talk. 3 months of sending out letters. They're so pretty. Oh, there's a bit of line. Oh no, it's pin. It's going, there's a bit of line work in the way there, but it's not. It's the pin. Oh, can't you? Oh, that's not too bad then. We took the cats out for their first garden outing. I got some video of it for the vlog, so you'll see. So cute. Toes needs to get a little bit braver though. He's not as brave as I thought he would be. His sister is definitely the braver of the two. That means I can lock off that layer now and then we can just do things. Yeah, let's work together. This body double. Grab your tea, grab the bits that you need, get cozy. Let's do it. Brush doesn't match. I'll do it to Wakami. No. God. The other one looked like I'd done it with a watercolour brush, not a... not one of these, so I don't understand what I did it with. It's really weird. I'm going to zoom in so you can see what I mean, if it'll let me. So it looks all pastel-y, like I've just used it on pastel paper or something, but then when you come out to this one, that is more of a watercolor texture. That's more of the pastel. So I legit have no idea what brush I've used. Honestly, this is such a bad way of me doing things, because I do easily forget which, even though they're in here, which brushes I've used. I don't think it's that. Unless it was that. That brush isn't big enough. But maybe it was. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I then blended it. Oh, I don't know. Who knows? Because I don't think I do. I'm going to grab that because that gives me... bit more of what we were going for. Cute. Oh man, wouldn't that solve a lot of problems? Legit, it would solve so many problems. I don't know why, although it's Maurice's colour, it just feels so much darker. I'm just going to go and double check. No, it's definitely his colour. I would say it was. What do I want? I want that. I'm going to put it there. Yeah, it's the same colour. I think just the way it's laying down, that's all. I suppose once we've got his shading on, I might knock out some of the saturation. I'm not sure yet. I wonder if it's because we had that colour underneath. Let's start again. See what happens now. Yeah. Right. If I make sure I have the right blender that I want, which would be... that one might work. Yeah, it's quite a soft blend. That'll do. Or will it? Oh, I don't know now. If you can hear the TV next door, can you let me know? Because what I might do is shut the door. Or I can turn the music up. But I have to be careful with what it picks up. It looks a lot more saturated down the phone. Volume.
Telly? What?
I was just showing you so you could see. And that must be really annoying for you. You can always shut the door. Just wants to watch a film, bless him. Have a little break. We painted the wall, as you probably saw in the Discord, so that wiped me out yesterday, which is why today it's a bit like Mrr. And I love Toes, but he keeps waking me up. And like, it's not even, it sort of is in a loving way, but it's also not, because he'll lick my face, but his tongue is like being licked with barbed wire. It's not even like a little bit painful, it's like a load painful. And then he'll like get all irritated, try to wake me up, and then he'll just go sit on the other end of the bed. And I'm like, cheers dude. And he'll purr and he'll try and scrape to get underneath the quilt. Yes, really nice blue. We were really lucky. That was when we just went down to B&Q, and they literally just had 2 paint pots down there. I've told this story already, but 2 paint pots down there, a blue and a pink. So I thought you couldn't have made that up. They were meant for me. I'm just going to have a little glug of a drink. It's a really nice blue, actually. I'm going to do the office in it, I think, when we move it around. So nice, in fact, that Peanut decided.
I'll be back down in a second.
Okay. Peanut decided that she wanted to see what it looked like on her coat. Like, they do that, don't they? They're like, well, we just want to be round you, Mum, and just see what you're doing, and then we're just going to fight right next to the paint pot and the roller tree. Oh, hey. How are you? How is it up there? It's very wet down here at the moment. Just making sure. Like, it'll be alright if he sat and cuddled with me, but he doesn't. He's like, oh no, Mum's woken up now. I'm just going to go and sit on the other end of the bed. I'm going to see if I can adjust the filter because it's a little bit, I think, too saturated. So I want to, I'll bring the gamma down because it's quite bright in here today. If I bring that contrast down. I need to give that a bit of time to adjust, as there's always a delay. There's something about being on the beach when it's cold. I don't know what it is. I just think there's something really, I don't know. God, I've totally forgotten the colours of Maurice. How bad's that? What colour is the wings? Blue, aren't they? Pink. They're pink. His fluff is blue. His eyes are blue. His wings are pink. God, honestly, my brain. We'll do his main colours first, I think. I think it's the old, like, clearing the cobwebs. Like when the morning is fresh, or, you know, you'd go for a little autumn walk or something. There's just something about it. Was it? Oh, amazing. I can't remember. How far up are you? Too much pink came out on that. This brush has a variation in it, so if I'm not careful it can get a little bit wild. I thought you had the headphones on. Is that coming through the headphones?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, Dad said earlier it was surprising. I actually had to go. Never eat shredded wheat then. Ah, my sister's right on the northeast. Ah, I know where you are then, yeah. We visited Loch Lomond years and years and years and years ago. They had a jellyfish infestation when we were there. We stayed in a 100-year-old cottage. I swear it was haunted. We couldn't actually sleep upstairs. It was so uncomfortable that we ended up sleeping in the sitting room. My sister ended up sleeping in the kitchen. We had to turn all the photos round because they just creeped us out. Yeah, it's lovely. Take some of this purple back. That's there. And what I might do is let's use that one. Darker. Cute. And when we were up that way, we went to, where did we go? We went to the Isle of Skye. We went to go and see the Loch Ness Monster. We also went to, oh my god, I'm not going to remember the name of it. It used to be the place that years ago, you know, like, is it Pentel, the magazines that always brought out, like, build something over so many magazines, and like it would cost you in the end like 50 grand to build a boat or something. And it was, they did a rock version, which I used to do. God, we're talking over 20 years ago now, I think. And we went and visited there. I didn't, sadly. She was a little bit elusive. She knew we were coming, I think. She got a bit shy. I lost a big chunk of fishing line in Loch Lomond somewhere. Okay, so that's his body base colours done. So we'll get on with, let's get some blue in for his eyeballs. Yeah, I cannot remember what it was called. It's very annoying. But yeah, it gets quite expensive after a while, doesn't it? Might have to go a bit lighter on his little nosy poos. We'll do his teeth while we're here. Right, we'll keep his face elements on one layer. Oh. Still too heavy. I still think it's quite possibly the most favourite face I've ever done on one of my characters, I think. Right, to keep him within like his character, I was going to do his bow and collar blue, but what I might have to do is the bow blue, the waistcoat blue, then the whatever we're going to be calling the bits underneath a different colour. Let's just get a base down. Cute. I just, you know, even there's just, I don't know what it is. Like, there's just one character that you just think, yeah. He's just too adorable. I'm thinking, darling, to have some contrast. We're going to go with some opposite colours, some contrasting colours, and we're going to get some oranges and yellows, I think, on his hat and collar. We'll just call it a collar because I don't really know even if it has a technical name, actually. That's what we're going to call it. Why doesn't that look right? There we go. I'll have to put my cardi on in a minute. It's getting a bit chilly. Now I've stopped doing work stuff. So we need some complementary. One of the easiest ways to do it is, say for example, the blue, actually the purple. It's rather than move any of this, because we want to keep the tones the same, like the hues. So it's easier sometimes just to bring the wheel round. Now that doesn't always work. It can work for complementary colours and things like that, but you just got to use your savvy really. So we want something orange. So the first thing I'll do is I'll bring it round to the orange zone, the orange area. In fact, I might even bring it even more. And then we really just want to go, the first thing I would do is go straight up from there and bring it up and see how that plays along. I imagine I would probably have to knock some of that saturation out. I think it's too saturated, so we're going to tone it with a bit of grey. So we're going to go more towards the grey end. We'll see what that looks like. I'll do that on a new layer as well. So I'll just colour the whole lot for the moment, just to give me something to work with. Shove it underneath and don't have to keep being so tidy. I think we could lift that a bit. I think we could have it a bit brighter, so I'm just going to go straight up. That might be too far, so I'm going to go across. There we go. Then what we'll do is probably use his purple to do the stripes, I reckon. See what's maybe I'll do the outside ones. Trouble is, we're going to be too close. See the pink of his wing. I don't think the blues. I wonder. No. No. I think we're going to try. probably could have done with adding a... I might just do it actually. Somewhere is my... I don't know where that's gone. I'm going to stretch my legs for 2 minutes while I try and find what happened. There it is. It's on the floor. Cover the old knees up. I wonder whether the variation might be a good, because that should... Too big. I think that works. I understand the reason why they put these stupid tabs on these lids, but oh my god, is it so much more irritating now. Trying to put your lid back on your bottle is like so much more irritating. Gotta blow the hoover. Let's get the doll done, and then actually the doll can probably be done on the same layer. not sure about the colour down here, because I forgot I had it on the same layer. In fact, no, I can if I copy that. So we'll copy just that bit. I think I'm on the right layer. We're going to undo it down to where we change the colour, which is there. And then I'm going to paste. And then I'll just get rid of the one that's underneath. And then there we're back to where we were. It's just too much pink otherwise. I'm now not sure about the bow being blue. Maybe try and get some shading on before I make a final decision, I guess. Oh, I hear the kettle brewing. Thank you much, Lisa.
Okey-dokey.
I feel like if he was like proper bougie, he would have like this real glittery bow. I'm wondering if that's a plausible. What do I want to do? I can't think. Noise, I think it is. Thank you.
maybe not.
I do not like this song. Hey Yuki, how are you? Not too bad. I needed to do something creative. I've literally been burnt out for 2 days. And then tidying in here. And then I'm like, do you know what? I need a break now. Tired being. I wanted to catch up a bit on getting the male club ones done as well. I think he's looking okay. I'm just going to gauge him against the others. He's looking okay. I can't even remember what we decided to call him. Oh, hang on, have I named it? No. I'm just going to open up my numbers sheet, which is where I have named the characters I have named so far. Haven't named him. I thought we named him. Fall asleep, if that's what you need. We're having a big lag while I open something. Well done. It's a big task to get done. I thought we named the bat. Apparently we have not named the bat. I'm wondering now though whether my new phone case come through, by the way. I'm seeing a theme here. No, we haven't. No, I don't think we have named him. He needs a name. I don't know what, like the pin collector or something. I don't see why, sorry if that was noisy. I don't see why we can't. I could probably have a little sketchy sesh where we draw it in different poses to see. It was actually really hard to get the moth to feel like a character. So I don't see why we couldn't. I want to try and get it coloured today. I don't know how long I've been live, but I was happy just to keep going this afternoon, to be honest. 1 hour 23. Is that? Oh, wow. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I don't think we ever named him the pin collector, seeing as he's, you know, I feel the doll might need a little bit more like lifting as well. Yeah, well, I think we will do then. Maybe we'll just have a session with the sketchbook and pencil, and then maybe just try and come up with different poses like we did with Maurice, really. What do we want? We want some highlights now. I think the most obvious one for the back would be, I don't know, the blood collector or something, but I think or the heart collector, because he's won all of your hearts. Cheese. That's better, it's a bit brighter. It was literally just that. I went down my list and just put animals I knew I wanted to create. So we've got the secret keeper, the carrot cruncher, the dust collector, the rock collector, the silly survivor, the spider whisperer, the trinket hoarder, the chaos creator, the sad suppressor, but we've changed it now, haven't we, for the moth. And annoyingly, Tony put it in the Discord and I've forgotten what it was already. It was the light. I'm just going to put keeper right now because I can't remember what it was until I go in. I think my Discord is open actually. Now, where did you actually message me? Lamp gazer. I might call it the light gazer rather than the lamp gazer. So the bat is the only one that doesn't have a name. The doll maker. The maker or destroyer though. Or maybe he makes it to destroy them. Right, let's put that down as an option. Let's type that in. So the doll maker. We could have the pin keeper. And I've only got room for one more option. I'm gonna have to shut that down because it's made my computer laggy, which is annoying. I might have to shut Discord down as well. I think my laptop would actually deal with it a lot better, but are we there? I think we are. I don't think he needs much more. The only thing is doing the banner really. And I think we would do the banner blue. Let's have that as reference. Just to save some work. Yeah, like all there really is, isn't there, is like the traditional suck your blood. Or guano, or the fact that they're blind as anything. I don't actually know what that's for, but I've just found it in a really random place. Unless it's for that. And hubby's put it there for safekeeping. I don't know. Blah, blah, blah. Suck your blood. Have you got your headphones on?
No.
Oh,
Fabric's filling my ears.
I can hear it. So you might just want to sit on them. Or tuck them in somewhere.
I'm gonna have to sit like this. I can't have them on my ears, it burns.
Were they inner?
No, they're like overheads.
Oh, and you can't connect yours.
No. They burn my ears otherwise. I think it's
Yeah, I know. That's because you like to be different. Just be aware.
yeah.
Shame you can't set your ones up. Okay. We definitely need to come up with a name. Otherwise we be having one with new name. I think we've already, yeah. Caves, sonar, moths, lever, goth, screeching, pollination. We have got the screecher. I think we're almost along the lines of, like, because he's making the dolls, so like you say, the doll creator or the doll maker or the pin collector, or the soul collector, the night menace, the night keeper. Night keeper's quite cute. Or the soul keeper. Quite like the soul keeper. Shall we? I know there's a massive delay, so I'm gonna wait for things to that's quite short, but that's not a reason not to use that name, really. he's like, when you think of like bats and vampires, you think of them creating another bat or vampire. I don't know whether like, oh, my brain seriously doesn't want to focus. I don't mind the Soul Keeper. B? The Soul Screecher. The Skull? The Soul Screecher. Why is this so hard? It's always the hardest bit. Soul could work because it's kind of magic-y adjacent, and also like the doll has a soul. Yeah. I'm gonna go with the Soul Keeper, I think. I think that's like the reminiscence of the doll. We're gonna see. Might be able to get away with going a little bit bigger. I had a feeling you would do that. I'll tweak it when we've got it in the, where am I going? Layers. Oh, I think we got a winner. Ding ding ding. I like it. That was good timing there. Oh no, oh no. Is it frozen? Well, could we not have the Soul Piercer, or would that be... Because that sort of tackles a couple of things, not just... When I think of the Soul Weaver, I love it, but actually I think a Moth would have been a good, or even the Spider would have been good. The Soul Stabber just sounds a bit scary. Right, let's have a little bit of a vote. So, Soul Weaver or Soul Keeper? Was that what I put before? My God, I'm so bad. I don't actually remember what I put before. I suppose it could work because of the dolls. Tell you what, I've already saved one. No, No, don't want that. And we can take them, should be able to take them both in. I might change his background colour as well. I feel like there's a little bit too much purple going on. Okay, so we've got the Soul Keeper. The Soul Weaver. Maybe if we reduce the saturation of that purple. Yeah, it's better. I suppose weave would work in the sense that in the traditional vampire, you have to end the original to be able to end the rest of them. So he's like weaving all of them because they're all connected. So I guess it would. Why am I overthinking this so badly? Let's just take a vote. Weaver or keeper? Just put in the chat. I know there's not many of you. There's only 4, I think. W for Weaver, K for Keeper. Weaver. I've never been able to hold a pencil on my top lip ever. How do people do that? I don't know. Weaver it is. Right. Okay. Oh dear. Apart from in one of the vlogs, I can't remember whether it's the vlog coming up or the vlog that's already out. I don't know. I don't remember. I got very distracted while talking. I think it was the one that's just gone out. I don't know. My brain no brainy. Seriously, you still have no idea how much I still mask. Oh dear, all the intrusive thoughts. I've had to really tell myself off over this whole MCM fiasco at the moment, because my brain keeps telling me I'm still not good enough. So I'm still in like imposter syndrome over it all at the moment. And I'm like, no, you just have to ignore her for now and just let her have her 2 days of silliness and then get over it and then go from there. I can't, wrong one. I can't even remember. Yeah, we have. We all get it though. We all went from wonder if I could balance a pencil. Honestly, like, I can't do it. How do people do it? I've got no lips. Let's hide it on the shoes, shall we? The shoes. The shoes. I feel like that's... Oh, we've got no shading on his hat. Or the doll. That was a very Friday night dinner, that was. Shoes. Hello, Jackie. You look nice, Jackie. Brain's going on one now. I really need to blow my hoover as well. I hate blowing my nose in front of people. Like something so natural and so normal. Lovely bit of squirrel. Squirrel pie. Crimble crumble. How do you... I've got not exactly big lips anyway, but like how? I don't get it. How do you do it? I did it for a whole 2 seconds there. Are you proud of me? I'm proud of me. By the way, if you were 4A CEOs, where would you disappear to? Because I can't find them. I started to look at listing them on eBay, but really annoyingly, they want to charge for a large letter, not a standard letter. So I am considering just bypassing eBay and just selling them on my website instead. And then that way people that really do want them don't have to bid. It does mean that I won't have a good of a reach, but I'm not expecting people to pay large letter because that's just ridiculous. I am using the wrong brush. Oh, is there such a thing as an upbeat lo-fi? Because I'm not gonna lie, it's getting a little bit annoying now. Copyright free. Let's try this one. Happy vibes. I just want something a bit more like upbeat. Sounds logical in the fridge with, yeah. Honestly, I don't know. They're going to be somewhere so ridiculously obvious though. I don't know if I've left them in my journal, my diary thing. What's happening? Oh, I don't know anymore. Right, his hat. Oh, I need to shrink it, it's too big. No hair. That's a bit too... There we go. There, that's better. Just soften it a bit. I think the only thing I might change is the background colour. Not the background, this bit. I think it might need to be more on the orangey side now. I think that works better. I don't know how well that's going to translate on the screen. I think that works. The delay is so frustrating. I might make his eyes a little bit darker, but I think we're pretty much there with him. Going back to the cats in the garden, I had a feeling it would, but it definitely helped when the fact that Peanut had that whole outfit on. So when we then put the harness on her, she had clearly been desensitized, which was quite good. So she really enjoyed being outside. Poor old hubby's got like a scratch this long from where she had weaved behind one of the bushes, and he had to try and get her out. And we get a lot of next door's overgrowth of brambles. And he'd scratched, bless him, he'd scratched all of his arm. Yeah, I was hoping it would. Like I say, he wasn't too impressed at all. And each time he came back, sat by the door. The door was left open, but he sat by the door and just sort of collapsed to say, will you take this damn thing off of me? But then as soon as you took it off, he'd head towards the door again. I think we can call this one done. Just had a thought. I'm going to do something very quickly to see. Music's just as chilled out. Get some upbeat. What's this one? I hope this works. Oh no, ouch. Yeah, not fun. Wondering if we have some little souls just floating about. That one would have to... unless we don't have that one. Maybe... Ooh. Oh, stop it now. Come on. Wrong layer. If we just did some like little what do we think? Just little subtly Who? I don't like this music either. I'm so bad. Ooh. Yeah, I like that. I like the subtlety of it. It's not too obvious. I think now we can call him done. Oh, yes, the voodoo man. Is that right? Yeah, I think we can call him done. So we want... I've forgotten what month he is. I've shut it down now. I'm sure we had it for October. I'm going to keep him out. The soul... I'll keep him out until I confirm. Too cute, too cute, too cute. Don't forget to share when you do colour, if you do colour, of course. Because I do like to see. Especially if you colour them different. Oh, it looks quite good like that. Never mind. Okay. I'm going to take 5-minute stretch the legs nature break. It'll only be 5 minutes. I'll use the 5-minute timer because that'll keep me in check. So we'll use the 5-minute timer, we'll come back, and then we shall crack on with this one. So I shall see you in 5 minutes. Right, back with a little bit of toast. So you can hear some munchy noises. I'm going to have to check on some of these because that song, I don't understand how that's copyright free, so. Right. Annoyingly, my timer didn't work. I don't know why. Right, I know that their heads are not yellow, I don't think. I need a view of, they're pink, that's what I thought. Oh, you're right. I think that might be a bit too something more like this hopefully is like a dusky, yeah, more like a duskier rose. Wondering whether I just start a new palette. Probably would have made my life easier if I just used the monoline for this, but we'll make our life easier when we can make it harder. Okay, its underwings are primary, so I have done that right. I thought I'd done it wrong then. I doubted myself. I have a feeling this is going to turn out to be one of my favourites. Hello, Peanut. Doing, baby girl? You can have a little bit, and you can have a bit. You enjoying that? Very strange noises happening now. On the same layer, are we? Why is that being so silly? What was that noise? Oh, we've got a line work error there. I didn't want to deviate too much from his colour, so I was hoping to bring the colours into his outfit, but then I don't know if that's going to be too much. I think if I can get it right, it will work. Now I've done that, I'm wondering whether I should have done it lighter. There. was going to do the collar yellow because of the fluff around their necks. Decide if it's still too much on the orange side.
Yeah.
Why do you keep knocking her off, you big meanie? It's alright, tomorrow you're going to come home missing something. Yes, you are. You're going to come home missing a little pair of fluffy balls. Evil mummy. Hopefully that will calm you down a bit. He does not look impressed right now. Yes, he's going up tomorrow. Apparently, he won't need like the suit or anything that she had, or he shouldn't need a cone either. So that will save us a few pennies. My gut says to bring green into this. To make life easier, I'm going to switch this on to reference layer. Oh no. Oh no. you're still working. Oh, we're back. Oh dear. That was the tomato. If you heard that, that was the tomato sauce from the kitchen. That was not me. I don't know whether we should have drawn some this side. I feel like there should be at least one being seen.
Yes, definitely the tomato sauce.
Oh no, hubby's gone into choke mode. Yeah, I think you should at least be able to like see one. Hubby can literally choke on air. I've never known anyone like him. Oh, references come up. Honestly, like he could literally choke just from walking outside. It's quite impressive, really. Should that have come over? I think it should have. Okay, let's finish and bring that down, I reckon. Then we can get rid of this little bit. Here. What's that? Why is that not? Apparently it's on there for some reason. Do you? Apparently. I don't know. But apparently it is a bit of a spectrum thing. I don't know why, but that, oh, I keep doing that. That's what I've heard. So it can be a bit of a neurospicy thing. Yeah, there we go. He just needed something there to just like celebrate his beautiful eyelashes. Okay, so it's going to be a case of we're going to bring some of the green in. The green might even be able to be a bit greener, to be honest. I think that might be too dark. Let's have a quick look. I don't know, that might actually work. And we'll keep like the okay, baby boy. Hey. Oh, squidgy, squidgy. Oh, is that nice? Magpie in the garden. Oh, yeah. I don't know. Is that too dark now? No, I don't think it is. We'll let's do buttons. We'll leave that as its own layer. So eyes and buttons are on the same layer. So if we use the Lelo, I used to, as a kid, I used to choke on everything, especially cheese and spaghetti. I don't know what it was with cheese and spaghetti, but oh, they always used to. Yeah, Mum was always having to like smack my back to try and sort me out. So rather than the pink, we go for this green, see what that's like. I think if you, when I get it edited, when the new vlog comes out, I think you're going to be mightily impressed with the yarn stash. Oh my lordy, does it look proper organised, it does. Funny little emojis. I think the yellow and green works very nicely actually. Oh, it's going to be on the same as his eyelash. Dagnammit, I didn't think about that. Do I spend time swapping them over? Oh, no. I've answered my own question there. With the coat, I didn't even know we had all these emojis, like add emotes. There's so many. Can we add our own? Oh my god, look. Oh. Must be able to add my own emotes. Lots of munching going on over there. Kiddo's eating his dinner. I like that combo. I think that works. So I think maybe on this side, if we go more of the green and then yellow, or we do fine. Can you? I might have to check. I think though, to be honest, it's more of a community thing, and until I get monetized, I don't think I can have the community function back. I don't think. I need to check. I'm so like out of it now with, I wish I could get my head around Twitch sometimes. I don't know. I feel like I just don't need another added thing to try and figure out. Like Twitch's dashboard and stuff like that, and like getting my page looking all fancy just scares the pants off me. Why does that look so different? Maybe because that was done via pen rather than fill. Yeah, exactly. So I think like I'm quite a way off my watch hours still. Quite a way off, I think. Hoping I'm still live and I haven't affected anything. Yeah, I believe I am. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up either on the lives, because it really does help. So if it's possible for you to hit that thumbs up while we're watching, I don't know if it's doable, but it really does help. So my video uploads are okay, my subscribers are okay. My issue is the watch hours at the moment, because I'm boring. And it's really annoying because there's so many videos I know that I've got to get out, which I know would do well, but I need to start body doubling with someone more. I think that's what I need to do. I don't even know if it's possible. It is possible, actually. I might even start doing some body doubling on Discord. And then I can edit the videos while I'm body doubling on Discord. It is. I did it when I joined. Oh, brill. Okay, I wasn't sure. I guessed you probably could, but... It's annoying me that they're not the same colour. Maybe if I just, on the bits that I can do, because it's going to be lighter at the top anyway. Right, now I've got to figure out how I'm going to do his clothes. But primarily their bodies are pink, aren't they? Are they pink or are they stripy? Oh, that's cute. Okay, I've got the underside of one here. If I thought about it, I could have done basically all yellow with a really lovely pink stripe down the middle. Can I not, like, you lot don't have to, but can I not video stream on Discord? They are good for body doubling with. They are long, but I've purposely done that because the amount of people that said that they like to use my live feeds as body double sessions. And there are more purposeful videos that will be coming out that are actual body double videos. So they're marketed as body double and they have the timer. They have the 25 minutes and then they have the 5-minute break. Okay, maybe then that's what I need to try and start scheduling in for myself. Even if it's just like 3 hours a day. Just 3 hours a day. Just to get some editing done. A good portion of editing. I need to wear my headphones because unless you just had me on mute. We'll have to figure it out. I'll have to give it a go. Okay, let's do his clothing on a separate layer and see where we get with it. No, wrong one. I'm having a that doesn't matter anyway actually because it's got to be that colour, so I might just fill all the spaces and then we can maybe play about with the hues and saturations later. Oh, got the line then. don't think it looks terrible. Let's have a my gut says I want to keep it similar because of the moth's body. But he's wearing a suit, so it really doesn't matter, does it? I quite like that, but we'd swap. I think we'd swap one of them out for the yellow just to make it a bit more cohesive. So if we do it and I match it to this, then maybe if I then oh, keep doing the wrong ones. Yeah, I think that works. No, wrong one. That one. That one. There. That one. That one. I think that's all correct. Yeah, I quite like that. I don't know what you think, but I think that works out better. So I either, annoyingly, I actually should have, I should have done the yellow this side and the pink that side. That's frustrating. Yeah, I should have done pink. I still can. Oh, bless you. Thank you. I very much appreciate it. Do you want to see something really funny? I was going to leave it for next week's vlog, but I might show you. Just, this is how far I've come. So When I started graphic design all them years ago, I found some of my old stuff before I even sort of, I think it was, might have been the first year at uni, I don't remember. One of them's even before that, because I found our wedding invite that I designed on Photoshop, and oh my god, is it so basic, it's unreal. But I was a genius, by the way, because when I designed them that the RSVP was whatever they call it. So you tear it off and then you just send the RSVP in the envelope. So nobody had an excuse not to RSVP, because I gave them self-addressed envelopes and this ability to tear this off. I found my old wedding invites that I designed. How naughty, look. None of my eyes are capitalized. Oops. Like, I can't show you that bit because it's got perforated, thank you. Like, that was the insidey bit. And then you had like the RSVP bit on there as well. Like, how, like, I've come a long way. And then some of you may recognize my little birdie. Even back then I was drawing silly little birdies. I know, it's really a glow up, isn't it? Like, look at my little birdies. My little patterns I created. God, it was so annoying. Creating patterns back then, nowhere near like it is now. But yeah, I've come a very, very long way. These, well, I'm not even going to get into the story of these because it caused the worst family argument ever. But, yeah, so you can see how long I've been wanting to do character design for. This is how long it's taken me. I mean, these are the best part. When did I go to university? 2000, when were you born? 2009. So 2007 to 8. And I still wanted to create characters back then. So it has, and I deviated because for years I didn't think I could. And then I thought, you know what, I can draw realistically, so let's just get into my comfort zone and stay in that comfort zone and draw something realistic, because I knew I was capable of doing that. Yeah, it took me a really, really long time to get out of that comfort zone. And I guess a little bit of self-belief. There had to be that bit of self-belief in there that I could do it. Like, I still now, like when I look through my Instagram feed and I just see, like Loish, for example, just Loish's work blows my mind. And they're just stunning. There's just so many artists out there where I think, oh man, couldn't I just? And then, you know, I have to remember that it's taken me a long time to get to where I am now. So, yeah, I have to just put my little self-kindness hat on and go, come on, reality check here. And I think because I've deviated from my path so many times, you know, it's not the worst thing in the world to do, but I don't think it's done me any favors either. I'm gonna go next because I don't want to be told off. I need to make my own playlist, just go and hunt down some stuff. Pressing all the wrong buttons now. Yeah, but you're there too. You're in that too. And I think that's something we all forget when we're in this place. Like, I think we do genuinely forget. Like, you know, everybody's comparing everybody to everybody else, or themselves to everybody else. I'm really frustrated actually because I joined, I'm gonna forget what it's called now, 2024 draw? Don't remember. Let's see if it comes up on my email. I don't think it does. Oh, how did I not see that? Right, I need to remind myself to do something. Draw 24 or something, and I still haven't had a chance to sit and just have a focus, have a play, and just experiment a bit more. And I think that is probably a lot of your and my problem, is that our brains get so tired that it's hard to see past. It certainly is for me. And it's really frustrating because, like, you see this capability that we have and we just struggle to do. I think that's what annoys me the most, is that my brain, like I always say, don't I, that you have brain tired days, body tired days, and then you have just when you collapsed on the floor. Yeah, I can totally empathize with that. That is honestly exactly where I'm at, and it's that feeling of being lost with it all and not knowing a direction. And I'm trying to sort of say to myself that actually, do I need as a business? Ideally, yes. But as an artist, do I actually need a direction, or do I just do what I enjoy? Which I think is the whole point of art. You know, it's doing what you love. And I think lately there's just this constant like pressure of feeling like if you're not creating something, then you're not an artist, which is just rubbish. And that's what sort of where my brain goes at the moment. I think that's the trouble. I think especially when it comes to being on social media, it's this pressure to, like, all this rubbish about, oh, niche down, niche down. And you're like, actually, I don't want to niche down. I just really want to do what I enjoy. And there are some artists out there, like Loish, who, you know, it is just drawing. As far as I'm aware, I don't think there is anything else that they do. You know, the term for us that would get used is multi-potentialite, because, you know, there's so many things that we are capable of doing. And it can be a little bit of a hindrance because, you know, we get lost in the, come on, undo, in the drama that our stupid brains create that actually doesn't really exist. Oh, that's going over there. Yeah, I can completely understand that. Yeah, it's just like this forever, I don't like that colour. It's like this forever loop, isn't it? I need to turn it up a bit. There we go. The light's reflecting off the screen. I certainly think in my case, I want to work on the YouTube side of things more. I want to get more out there, but I need to get people more engaged. I need to figure out, I do know the types of videos that I want to do, but it's now getting me out there as these body double thigh feeds, you know, these work along with me, and then get people engaged with those. You know, I've always wanted to help people in that sense. I know it doesn't sound like much, but, you know, I quite often use, as you said, Lizelle, you know, you quite often use videos like this for body doubling. And there's a need for them. Yeah, exactly. And I think that's important to remember. That's why with the, it's on this finger, having the wave tattooed, you know, it is a case of riding the wave, because you know that it whether it takes a day, 2 days, a week, you know that it will eventually never. You know that this is a safe space for everybody. And not only that, Like, you know, if somebody's watching this later and they see the chat and they see that actually that other people are feeling the same, that they're not alone. So we have such an awesome project to do for the next vlog, by the way. It's going to be very much creative vlog, the next one, rather than it being me tidying my bloody office all the time, because I'm like, I'm done tidying my office now. It's going to be epic, I reckon. I've got to get some supplies for it though, so I'm going to do that tomorrow while Toes is in surgery. Yeah, and that's the thing, you know, although it might not be the same circumstance as in being an artist or creative or, you know, whatever it is, it still affects you in the same way, doesn't it? And it's crazy frustrating, because being creative is what helps us regulate. This is what helps our brain be quiet and be still. And when you aren't able to do it, you get frustrated because you're not getting that feeling anymore. I tend to, if I'm in that position, I tend to find dopamine in other ways. Like, for example, the game that I was playing. I found that a good way to keep my brain a bit quieter while I wasn't able to do creative stuff. I just need to get to the point where it's sustainable and I can start to, which is why, like I say, I want to try and get the YouTube up, because, like, literally, I'm not gonna lie, the only sale I've had that hasn't been for the mail club was another dodgy one, as you saw on the Discord. Seriously. I don't know how they even think that it can be gotten away with either. Like, the delivery address they use is number 10 Downing Street. So, you know, on that sort of premise of, like, self-doubt and all that sort of stuff, which is why I'm struggling with the decision about MCM, apart from the fact of cost, I need to find the money somewhere. I am going to do the post tonight. I need to make sure I do that. I'm like, well, what do I take? Because, you know, I'm not doing the same stuff that I am, but not quite the same. I'd love to be able to read more. I envy those of you that can read. Yeah, it is just finding other ways, isn't it? Just... I think the more, like, we get the house sorted and stuff like that, you know, for years it's been one of my biggest gripes. And we're slowly getting there, and I think all the time that we piece these things together, because the one thing I'm struggling with is chaos, and my brain really can't cope with chaos, and there's too much of it in the house. So that is helping, you know, being able to get stuff sorted out. And we finally got a new mattress after, I'm embarrassed to say, how old are you? 17? 17 this year, aren't you? Yeah, 17 years. We finally got a new mattress, and it seems like the new mattress may be what was causing the old mattress was causing the nerve compression in my back. So I'm hoping. Oh yay, it's the dogs. Who let the dogs out? It's taking a lot of discipline to make the time for it and focus on it, but I do think dramatically it is, yeah. Yeah, it is like, I mean, in reality, it'd be like that for anybody, you know. Nobody likes, you know, if it was the 9 to 5 grind or like anything, you know, there's only so much of doing the same thing over and over and over again that your brain can cope with before you need a break. So, and I think for me as a creative, I think I forget a lot that actually, you know, and I've said it in the past, I don't know why I don't listen to my own advice, but it's easy to drain our own batteries when we're constantly being creative, because we're constantly coming up with ideas, and it is exhausting. Never mind the physical disabilities on top of that. You know, even the however many days of yarn spinning, God, I don't know how many days that was, it did take it out. Because it's just the repetition. And I'm one of those, and I imagine you probably are as well, I imagine most of you are, that if I start a job, I have to bloody finish it. I find it really, really hard not to finish a job. It's cute. I like that. Hat's come out nice. Right, how long? I hear footsteps. 3:13. If
Dad's not busy.
what's the matter?
Nothing. Hi, Toes. I want to go on a drive at some point, but maybe it can be a Pokemon run for you.
What's happening?
I wanted to go on a drive. I don't really care when. I just wanted to at some point.
You can go. I shall probably stop at 7:30 anyway, because that would take me to about 3.5 hours, which is plenty of work time.
Should we go then, or should we wait?
It's up to you, it's whether you want to go now or later.
I'd rather go before, because I feel bad for just... Alright.
I don't feel bad for leaving me, sweetie. I'm quite happy to.
No, it's like a mix. It's like.
I'll sit and play my game.
Oh, so.
Dad making Dad awkward. That makes sense.
It's because Dad has no one to talk to.
What?
Victor doesn't want to go on a drive without you because one of the reasons is Dad will not have anyone to talk to.
Well, he doesn't have anybody to talk to every time he goes out for a drive.
I know, but we were in the car.
You struggle finishing, honestly. I like I say, there are some jobs that I'm like, I start and then I do run out of gusto. But when it's things like organizing stuff to make my life easier, that's where I struggle to stop. So like the yarn stuff, I mean, it needed to be done and it will make life easier because as and when I do it, it means, or as when I work on the punch needles, it means that I can keep a log of what colours I use for what character. So I can now keep a log of the colours that I use for Maurice, for example. Which would be perfect because then it means that when I come to do commissions and things like that, I know exactly what colours to use. Needs a bit more yellow, I think, to give it more of that hint of glow. Oh baby, what's the matter? Work out why that wasn't blending then. I think having that will be enough. Okay, 10 minutes left. I think it's working. I think it's... Oh, have I got... Okay, I'll have to remember the buttons I've got on this layer. It's not dark enough. Why does that look so much darker between those, honestly? It's crazy. overwork trying to smooth out a process out to help and then never actually do the thing I spent. That's exactly it. We would rather, because we're such good organisers, I think, so we would rather spend all that time organising. And then, yeah, by the time you actually get round to doing whatever it is you were supposed to be doing, you're just knackered. You're so tired. And yeah, now I've got like all the yarn and everything organised. I'm like, well, now I don't really want to do any needle punching. But I know I need to. I think one of our probable like go-to jobs would be an organizer, because I think like our neurospicy brains are very good at organizing stuff and having systems. We're just not very good at keeping our own, which I think why we're always better at cleaning someone else's house than cleaning our own. Trying to get a bit of colour variation. It's quite muddy. Let's go that way. That's exactly it. They are silly. Like I said to hubby earlier, if I could just empty my den and start again, I think it would really help. But the whole idea of having to pull everything out to then put it back in instantly like shuts my brain down. Like, no. But I know how much more better it would be. I think this is where I mourn the old me, actually. I do mourn the old me in the sense that, you know, my physical ability has, since getting really ill, has just diminished so badly. Like, long gone are the days where I'm up at 4 AM vlogging because I've just tidied my den for the last 6 hours. You know, those days are long gone. And then, because I know, like, when I want to, if you haven't watched the last vlog, I was discussing about actually changing things around in here and having my desk face effectively the back of the house, and then moving where my drawers and stuff are to make things a lot more accessible and to make it easier to get in and out of my chair and stuff like that. But it means that we would have to clear out a huge chunk of the office, which in reality would be better when the better weather is here. But then my brain's just like, it's too much hard work, you've got so much crap around. Hey baby girl. You wanna come in for cuddles? Come on then. Hey. Hello. What are we doing? Huh? baby says hello. Right. I think we're going to leave it there. Can I move that down? You can't really see. Can't see Peanut. You gonna say hello? You've come all the way up here, and now it's time really for me to come off. You're gonna get all cozy, aren't you? I haven't even had my dinner yet. You're such a good girl. You're such a good girl. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. I don't know if I can even, like... That's probably the best I can... She is so sweet. She really is. She's like probably one of the sweetest cats. You're my little baby. Peanut. She's so beautiful too. Like, I love her. Oh, we were really blessed with her colour. Her colour's gorgeous. I know, that's the trouble. The kids want to go for a drive. I need to eat dinner. And this little cutie, who is still actually quite tiny. I still think she's quite small. She's starting to get the body shape of a ragdoll. Like that big bum. When she sits, you can see that she's starting to get the shape. She's absolutely adorable. Toes is massive. He is like, they're not even 6 months old yet, and he's huge. He's got so big, but we really do need to go, my darling. I'm going to put my 5-minute timer up because of the huge delay between when I say goodbye and when it actually comes through on the live. It can be up to a minute, so it can be quite long. So I'll put the timer up, and that will just help me count down to stopping the live feed. But I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you very much for keeping me company, and I'll sort out some body double stuff on Discord. But thank you very much. Have a good morning, afternoon, whatever it is, if you're watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.